it's amazing what we can tell ourselves. It's equally amazing that we actually believe a lot of the stuff that we convince ourselves of. I'm convinced, absolutely convinced, that there is nobody harsher or who beats yourself up more in your life than you do. Honestly, because I'm starting to realize the full extent of just how paranoid I felt, how angry, and a lot of the things that I've convinced myself into believing that genuinely don't serve me. I mean, chief amongst them is believing that, you know, people have been out to get me, have had nefarious motives in their behavior, when you get to the moment that you actually realize, oh my gosh, it was it was all just what I was thinking. And there's something that I'm really starting to examine more deeply. Is alone is good, right? Alone is good, but it's equally non-negotiable that we need human connection in our lives. We need to have the love and support and companionship of the other human beings, particularly those that we have an affinity with, you know, that we share common interests with, and that we have similar outlooks in life. And something that I'm doing, or really thinking about and want to do at the moment, is to learn to be able to separate people's differing beliefs, but not have to distance myself from the person, you know? It's not easy, you know, because I think what ultimately unites people is values and principles as well. And if you have somebody who has such a wildly different view of the world, I'm not going to lie, it can be really hard to get on with that person or people or group, or, you know, whatever it is. I think it's really important though, because you can be a hermit for all of your life. You can choose to do that if you want, but I don't think it's healthy. And the biggest risk of alienating yourself from other people, and it's a pretty much guaranteed outcome, is that if you have absolutely no external influences, particularly people, the danger is that you become so entrenched and lost in your thought process that you just go round, over and over again, that you start to believe your own bullshit. Because there are things that we misconstrue, there are things that we don't quite understand, and we jump to conclusions, but you've missed all of the valuable connection with other people, which includes not just physical connections, which are very important, but emotional connections. You know, you miss out on affection, you miss out on joy and laughter with people. And for a very long time, I have to say, I did buy into, well, if you can't enjoy things on your own, then you're doing something wrong. I really did believe that. But the truth is, there are some times that it's really beautiful to share things with other people, and it adds a whole new dimension to that experience. And sometimes, you know, you go out for a fantastic meal, and you can do that on your own, and it can be fantastic. But the conversation that you will have and the mutual appreciation of food and drink, it makes the experience richer. And I think it's really worth starting to inform your life with the things that really matter. And amongst those is really powerful relationships that can actually really enhance your life and help you actually to be far more objective about what it is that you're doing, and to have that support for when times inevitably are harder than others.